welcome back to NBA Wild TV, and we're going to look at the top 7 players that would have never played in the NBA Finals without LeBron. Basketball is a team sport, which means that if you are an outstanding individual player with little support, chances are your team will not win an NBA title. Many great players in the NBA's storied history have dominated on an individual level, but have no NBA titles to show for it. Some of these players include Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, Allen Iverson, and Reggie Miller, who were all All-Stars. Since LeBron James entered the NBA in 2003, he's won 4 NBA titles and has been to 10 finals, using his ridiculous basketball skills to lead his teams to great success. In the process, LeBron's dragged some players to the NBA Finals that would have never made it there if he were not on the team. Here's 7 players that would have never played in the NBA Finals without LeBron. J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith has been to 4 NBA Finals and has been on the winning team twice. One common denominator in all these finals appearances for JR is LeBron James. JR made 3 straight NBA Finals with the Cavs between 2015 and 2018, and one with the Lakers in 2019-2020. He was a solid role player in the Cavs team and a prolific 3-point scorer. However, his 12.4 points per game average in 2015-2016, 8.6 points per game in 2016-17, and only 8.3 points per game in 2017-2018 could have never led an NBA team to an NBA title. He needed a superstar player like LeBron to drive the team forward. Smith joined the Lakers roster on July 1st, 2020, and hardly got any game time with the team, playing in only 6 games and averaging 2.8 points per game. He was just lucky to be on the same team with the great LeBron James again, which was the only reason he made it to his 4th NBA Final. To put it straight for you, J.R. Smith would have never played in an NBA Final if he didn't have LeBron James on his squad. If you're enjoying this video and want to see more like this, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for the regular updates on our best NBA videos. Markieff Morris. Markieff was a part of the Lakers' winning team in the 2020 NBA Finals. He's enjoyed a decent career in the NBA, with some credible performances, including being nominated for 6th Man of the Year and Most Improved Player back in 2013-2014, while playing for the Phoenix Suns. In addition to the Suns, Morris also played for the Wizards, Thunder, Pistons, and finally he landed with the Lakers. He had no chance of winning an NBA title with any of them other teams he played for, because none of them teams could really compete for an NBA title. Morris needed to play with someone who could set plays for his team, dominate the pick and roll, organize plays, and basically motivate a team to aim for greatness. The player was obviously LeBron. Because of the impact and influence of James, my man Morris was able to not only play in his first NBA Finals, but win one. I can confidently say that Markieff has a lot of respect for LeBron James. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie, we all know he's an exceptional playmaker who was drafted number 1 by the Cavs back in 2011.
Kyrie Irving from Duke University.
He was supposed to be the player that would have delivered an NBA title to the long-suffering fans of Cleveland. He actually started his career exceptionally well, winning Rookie of the Year in his first season and making the All-Star team in his second. However, he was unable to lead the Cavaliers to where they really wanted to go. What should the Cavs do? Will they ever make an NBA Final or win a title? Well, LeBron James came back to his hometown team for the 2014-2015 season, and like magic, Irving and the Cavaliers were in the 2015 NBA Finals. They were back in the finals for the next 2 seasons, winning the championship in 2016. The Cavs even made the finals in the next season after Irving departed for the Celtics. What this says to me is that the driving force behind the Cavs' dominance and multiple final appearances was LeBron James. Irving definitely contributed in a major way to the team, but without LeBron, Irving and the Cavs would not have made it to the NBA Finals, period. So, Kyrie, show some respect to the modern-day king of basketball. Drew Gooden. If you Google the name Drew Gooden, the result that will pop up first is a YouTuber that specializes in comedy. If you dig a little deeper, though, you'll find information about Drew Gooden, who was a part of the Cavs team that made it to the finals in 2007. Gooden played for a whopping 10 teams in the NBA, including 2 incredible 10-day contracts with the Wizards. He started playing in the NBA back in 2002 and spent 4 seasons with the Cavs, which coincided with the team's run to the finals in 2007. Gooden would undoubtedly have had no chances of making an NBA Finals appearance if he weren't playing on the same team as LeBron, and would probably even be more obscure than he already is. Damon Jones. Damon Jones is another player that most people didn't know who played in the NBA Final. Jones was another member of the 2007 Cleveland Cavs team that LeBron James pretty much single-handedly took to the finals. With career stats of 4,326 points over 12 NBA seasons between 1999 and 2012, Jones was a journeyman. He was a decent three-point shooter, but he wasn't the most naturally gifted ball player. Jones making an NBA Final is a clear case of being on the right team at the right time and benefiting from the prowess of a once-in-a-generation player like LeBron. Mo Williams. Mo had a decent but not a real spectacular NBA career, and he was one of the Cavs' best players after LeBron departed for Miami in 2010. He was extremely vocal about LeBron's decision to leave the Cavs, and for a good reason. He knew that there was no way he would ever play in an NBA Final without King James on his team. He actually realized this dream in 2016 when he rejoined the Cavs, linking up with James to win his first NBA title. How did Williams feel about winning the title? He was lost for words when trying to explain what the title meant to him.
NBA champion Mo Williams, that's a pretty good sentence, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Words can't explain.
He might also have been thinking that LeBron James is a genie because LeBron made his dream come true. Jared Dudley. You might not have even realized that a player by the name of Jared Dudley was a member of the 2020 Lakers team. Yeah, he was. He played for an average of 3.4 minutes in 9 playoff games and featured in 45 games in the regular season. He did score 1 point in his limited playoff appearance for the Lakers. Before joining the Lakers, Dudley played for Charlotte, the Suns, the Clippers, the Bucks, the Wizards, and the Nets. None of those teams that he played for was able to even reach an NBA Final. He was finally taken to an NBA Final by the play and greatness of who else but LeBron James, and I'm sure he'll be eternally grateful for that ring. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for the regular updates on our best NBA videos.